We have a producer with us, but what is your American dream?
That my daughters can grow up and do anything they want to do. That's my American dream.
My American dream is an America that's unified and diverse and, you know, filled with understanding and compassion and love.
My American dream is I hope that we can all just live equally and freely without prejudice, without ignorance.
I want to create a business. I want to focus in build my charity, start in America, build a charity.
My American dream is that we can live in a country where we don't necessarily agree on absolutely everything, but we can respect each other and we can work towards making the country better together, because that's what it's all about.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Well, Spar and Bernstein has been nothing but great to me throughout my trials. I mean, it's 5 years into this car accident, and they never gave up on me, never. And in everything, they fought for me, and I am so proud to tell everyone, don't even wink for a moment. It's you, Spar and Bernstein. My lawyer here, Mr. Barack, has been a cage animal. He wanted to go on trial, but thank God we settled out of court, and it was something that I'm very, very happy about. So everyone, I'm telling you, I'm not just making stories up. You have to use this law firm. Spar and Bernstein is the best, worldwide best.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The outcome of your divorce could affect you for the rest of your life. If you don't have the right attorney, you could literally be paid through the nose forever.
That's right, Brad. For example, did you know that half the money you put into your retirement during your marriage is up for grabs in your divorce? So a disagreement as to when your marriage exactly ended could cost you thousands of dollars from your hard-earned retirement fund. And let's say you bought a house together. Factors like who's paying the bills, who paid the down payment, and whether you're receiving rental income can all affect your settlement in huge ways.
If you're having family law issues, if you're having matrimonial issues, you need attorneys who are going to fight hard for you. Call the matrimonial department, the family law department here at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein.
This is an attorney advertisement. Prior results do not guarantee similar outcomes.
Okay. All righty then. Well, at least I'm not Invisible Squeeze.
You're not Invisible Squeeze.
I'm some kind of a squeeze, but I'm not invisible.
He has squeezed his way onto the show from wherever he may be. That's what he has done.
That's the new show. Where in the world is Squeeze?
Where did you disappear to, Mr. Squeeze?
I disappeared to a new studio.
A new studio.
Yep.
Well, welcome.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
I don't have a green room yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay. Okay.
I have a white room.
You have a what room?
A white room.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I said, are you allowed to even say that on? I wasn't sure. Okay. I won't even think what I thought you just said.
Where your brain is that, man?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, we have a lot to go here, Squeeze. We got 5 people on hold with immigration. We got to tell people to share. We have to do our USA credit. We got to get to Anna for our social media, so please leave your questions on social media. We have Kristen O'Leary coming in to talk about divorce, and, you know, after you get your divorce judgment, it ain't over. So a lot to do in 1 hour.
It's not over?
It's not over.
When is it over?
Never. It's never over, Squeeze.
The door is open.
It's only Are you kidding me?
I'm serious.
Oh my
I need a
God. Oh my God.
Crazy.
All right, you know what? I have all these here. I can't even seriously talk. I have some serious stuff here in my hands. All right.
All right, no problem.
Okay, so Squeeze, there's a restaurant here. Well, you know what? We have so many people on hold. Squeeze, are you doing a show with me?
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
I am.
You're doing a show. Who just walked in?
Don't worry about who walked in, all right?
I'm worried about everything.
Right. All right, so what's up?
You tell me. I don't know what's going on. People are ringing your doorbell.
I'm ready.
there.
Ready. This is the show.
This is the show. All right, everybody, please share with your friends and family. We were going to be getting to your immigration questions in the next 30 seconds or so. So please take out. We actually have a graphic somewhere that you can actually share with your friends and family. And what we want to do today, because this is a very special, special show. It is one of our last shows on, from the Brad and Squeeze show at least, at the 12 o'clock hour. Please remind everybody that we are moving. And there's our share graphic. So please share with your friends and family. Let them know right now we'll be answering your immigration questions live on our Facebook page, on our YouTube page at The Brad and Squeeze Show, as well as on YouTube at The Brad and Squeeze Show. And starting on Thursday, February 1st, we are moving, and we are moving to 5:30 to 7:30, The Brad and Squeeze Show. David Squeeze Annakie, you'll still hear him on WVIP. He's not going anywhere. But The Brad and Squeeze Show will be moving live on Facebook from 5:30 to 7:30, starting on Thursday evening at February 1st. So with that, Squeeze, we have a whole bunch of people on hold. You want to just get right into the immigration questions? You brought your Brad and Squeeze cup with you. Bravo, I see. Bravo.
Can I say? Well, you're going to ask me to return this prop also?
I would like you to return the prop at some point, please. Did you sign that? Did you sign it out of the prop room? We have a side-out sheet. I never see your name on the side-out sheet. Just take.
Sign my... Yeah, right. You see my name on that side-out sheet, you'll know something's wrong. But anyway, once again, it's the Brad and Squeeze Show. We're ready, we're rocking, we're rolling, we're ready to answer your immigration questions. Far, near, it doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah, go ahead, Squeeze.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So once again, far, near, wide, it doesn't matter. Make sure you reach out to us. Do remember to go to the Brad and Squeeze Facebook page and definitely share with all your friends and all of that. Don't forget to follow Brad H. Bernstein and also at David Squeeze Annakie's Facebook pages also. All right, just to keep up with us. All right. So let's go to the phone lines. Let's go to the first call right
and
here.
Before we go to the call, I just want to wish Kamisha Thewell. It's her birthday today, Squeeze. She just told us on Facebook. So happy birthday to you, Kamisha. Hope you have a beautiful day and a wonderful day, and you celebrate it with your loved ones and enjoy your day. It's your day, Kamisha, right? It's Kamisha's day.
Yep.
It's certainly Kamisha's day. All right, let's go to Albert in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Albert.
Yes.
What's going on?
I'm an 81-year-old male, and I met this young lady who is 46, and I wanted to marry her. She doesn't have her papers, and I just wanted to know what are the implications.
Squeeze, he's 81 years old. He met a 46-year-old woman. He wants to marry her. 56, 66, 76. Well, the implications are you're 35 years older than her. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with being an older person and falling in love with a younger person. Just immigration is going to question more your marriage than the average marriage because of the substantial age difference between the two of you. They're going to want to know that this is a real marriage for love. You didn't marry her just to get a green card, because what you just said right now, and I don't even know if you realize the words that came out of your mouth, is you said, I want to help her. I want to help her doesn't sound like to me, but I mean, it just could be.
I didn't say
I understand, but what has to happen is this. You have to, there are no implications. You're in love with her, you get married to her. If she's out of status, then you adjust her status and you prove you live together as husband and wife. You share the same home, and you prove you have a financial relationship with her. Meaning that you share in the proceeds from the marriage. So in other words, whatever income you get, maybe from Social Security, or maybe you have a pension, or maybe you're still working for all I know. 81 years old, you can still work. My grandfather worked when he was 81 years old, Squeeze. I probably will be working when I'm 81 too. Trust me. And at the same time, at the same time that whatever income she has also goes into the account, and you pay the bills out of that bank account together. So as long as you share in the proceeds of the marriage and pay the bills from the proceeds of the marriage, and you share the same home together and you share the same bedroom together, for immigration, that's a real marriage. Now, because of the age difference, they're going to start questioning. I've even seen situations where the immigration officer would pull, somebody aside and say, hey, why are you marrying this old man, or why'd you marry this young woman? I mean, if you guys are in love, you guys are in love. 35-year-old age difference, 35-year difference it's not completely unheard of. But in terms of implications, there's no implications. You marry her, you're in love with her, file for her. Right, Squeeze?
That's it. If you're in love with her, you marry her. All right?
That's right.
Take care of her. Make sure she's good. All right?
Okay.
Are you
Albert?
Thank you.
How long have you known her, Albert?
5 years.
5 years? All right.
5 years.
How's your health? You're in good health?
Pretty good health.
You're in pretty good health? He's 81. He's in good health. Why not, Squeeze?
Got another 81 years coming. Come on, let's
go. Let's go. Hold on 1 second. Right. Yeah, let's go. I mean, wait, he's not going to live to 160, so might as well go enjoy life, right?
Hey, you don't know.
Maybe he will. Maybe he will be the Guinness. What's the oldest person that ever lived recorded? I don't even know. Is it like 110, 112? Sometime
120.
120? Somebody lived 120 years?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you lived 120 years?
Maybe
you're not even halfway through with your life yet. You got a whole 122 years, Jill says. Squeeze, if you live to 122, you are not halfway done with your life yet. You have a whole other life. You have a whole other life to go. I bet you, I even bet you that if the person who lived to 122 took BioLife, probably would have lived to 123. Maybe 124.
You never know.
You never know.
Never know.
All right, let's go to Susie in Queens. Susie. SUSSIE in Queens. Hey, SUSSIE.
Hey, how are you guys doing today?
Fantastic. What's going on?
Very good.
Just two questions on behalf of my husband. I just wanted to find out if he has to file joint for his tax in order to put in his paper for his 10-year green card.
If it's based on your marriage to you, yes.
Okay.
Because remember what? I don't know if you listened to the first question. Okay?
Yeah.
And the first question, there was an 81-year-old man. He says he wants to marry a 46-year-old lady. And he said, what's the implication? I said, well, there's no implication, but you got to prove it's a real marriage. So how do you prove to immigration it's a real marriage? They look at two things. Do you share the same home? And do you share the same economic relationship? So if you're not filing a joint tax return and you're not jointly liable for your taxes jointly, then what they're saying, what you're saying to the government is you're not sharing the same economic relationship. So they start questioning whether this is a real marriage or not.
Right.
Okay.
Got it?
And in order, if I'm going to file for his 15-year-old son, and it would be best that we do it, file the joint as well.
Yeah. Well, you got to prove it's a real marriage. I'm not sitting here telling you to go fake what is not real. I assume what you're telling me is that you live together and perhaps your accountant or your tax preparer or even your husband or you say, you know what, I'm financially better off to file separately. I'm just telling you that immigration is not going to look very kindly upon that.
Yeah, because when he filed the last time, he filed head of household.
Well, that's not very smart. He should amend it.
Oh.
Because if you file head of household, you don't share an economic relationship. You're telling the government something different. So in one application, you tell the government, yes, we share an economic relationship. Here, I want to remove the conditions of my permanent residence. Yet you're telling another government agency you don't.
Yeah.
You understand? Hold on. You need help. You need help.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah. And once again, folks, when it gets to these complicated situations, it is the reason why you need an attorney. Even when it's not complicated, you need one because we don't know everything. But the attorneys, they do know at Spar and Bernstein, 1-800 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Let's get to another call, Brad.
All right. Louisa in Queens, New York. Louisa.
Yes, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's up?
Mr. Bernstein, I'm interested. I've been here. I came here as a student in '84, and when my uncle asked me to leave the apartment, his place of residency, I was undocumented because I came here as a student. He kept my paperwork and he threw it away. Now I'm struggling to get it together. I don't know what I should do in order to get it. What could be done?
Well, you have two issues. Okay. Issue number one is you're out of status and you'd like to get a green card. Issue number two is you don't have proof of how you came here. Okay. Getting the proof of how you came here is very simple. You can request immigration to send you copies. How are you going to get a green card? I don't know. You would need a consultation. So hold on 1 second, okay? I don't know.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465.
Milton in the Bronx, Squeeze.
Hi, good
Milton
morning.
How are you, Milton?
Yeah, I'm good.
up,
I'm just calling based on a friend. Hi, Squeeze. What's up? Yeah, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm watching this show for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm calling to ask two questions. The first one is, a friend have baby in America for March. She come in March, and she have baby in July. Whenever she went back to Jamaica and coming back, they turn her back.
Yep.
And is it if she got married, she's with someone and a citizen? Would the procedure rough, or what would the procedure be for her?
It's rough. What do we say all the time, Squeeze? The visitor's visa is not the baby visa. Okay?
Right.
So as soon as you have a baby in the United States and the government knows it, they will bar you from coming. So she has two problems. Number one, sounds like she got deported at the airport. So she's been deported.
Yeah, they turn her back.
Right. Turn her back means deported. Okay, she was deported at the airport because she had a baby in the United States on a visitor's visa. You can't do that.
Right.
Visitor's visa is to go to Disney World. It's not to go into New York Cornell and give birth. I'm just telling you what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
And number two, so she's barred for at least 10 years because of an order of deportation. And she's also barred for life for misrepresentation and fraud because she told the government she was coming here to visit, and then she stayed for 4 or 5 months and gave birth. So as a result of those two, she has a 10-year bar and a permanent bar. Both require waivers based on hardship to the U.S. citizen husband, that the U.S. citizen husband would suffer some unusual hardship if she was not united with him. So when you say, is it rough? Yeah, it's rough. Of course it's rough. You need a good lawyer. So hold on 1 second, okay? All right.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
All right. Once again, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLINK. We're doing what's called the Brad and Squeeze Show. Make sure you place your questions on the Brad and Squeeze Facebook page. We'll get to those questions shortly. Let's get to another call here at 1-800-529-5465.
Yeah, Joe was wondering, what about the baby's a U.S. citizen. So yeah, the baby could baby's a U.S. citizen, but who's raising this child? She's got to take the baby with her. U.S. citizen, so, and really that baby should, had she followed the law, should not have been a U.S. citizen, which is why the U.S. government takes this very seriously. Okay. Let's go to Jessie in Lumberton, North Carolina. Jessie.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. My name is Jessie, and I just gave birth to a baby, and my husband, not actually my husband, my fiance, was detained, and they deported him back to Haiti. And I was wondering if he can come back before the bar time.
Why was he detained, and where was he detained?
Oh, he was detained because he had a removal order. He was detained Atlanta, Georgia.
When was this?
Iron County.
When was this?
Last November 22nd.
Okay, so didn't he have TPS?
No, he didn't have one.
Why?
Because he came here by boat, and they gave him a removal order that he can.
When did he come to the United States?
2013.
Oh, I see. He came after TPS. Okay.
Yeah.
So the answer is he was ordered deported. You're married to him. You can show a hardship if you were separated from him, an extreme hardship if you were separated from him forever, or an extreme hardship if you had to live in Haiti with him and your baby. So yes, you can certainly file for him. He needs the same thing that the woman who gave birth in the United States needs, but maybe he doesn't need the misrepresentation. He certainly needs a waiver to re-enter after a prior order of deportation. He may need a second waiver for a 10-year bar if he lived here illegally for more than a year. If he didn't, then he doesn't. So it depends. He may need 1 or 2 waivers, but it's a similar thing. You file an I-130, and then we got to show extreme hardship to you and hopefully bring him back.
Okay.
All right, hold on. We can help you. Hold on.
Okay,
All right.
Once again, it's 1-800-529-5465. 24 minutes after the hour. You want to go to another one, Ray?
Yeah, we're going to go. Maybe we'll do 2 or 3 more, and then we'll find Anna with social media. And so leave your questions on social media. We'll get to USA Credit, and we have Kristen O'Leary stopping by to talk about divorces. Squeeze. Let's go to Cassandra in the Bronx. Cassandra.
Hi, I'm calling because I want to sponsor my mother, and she have my brother is 18. Can I file a separate petition?
Yep, but your brother's going to wait a very long time. But yes.
So my brother won't come with my mother.
No, he will not.
Because I was reading it said under 21. So.
Yeah, no, you unfortunately you read wrong. When you file for your mom, the only one coming is mom. You have to list your brother's names on her application, but they're not included. She's an immediate relative. Thus, the myth of chain migration doesn't exist. Chain migration.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
All right.
So the only person
you.
coming is your mom, and then your brother's going to wait about a decade. What should happen is after your mom, you should file for your brother. But what should happen is after your mom comes, she should also file for your brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, cause she was saying
what I'm thinking though is that you should file for your brother now, and your mom should file also for him when she comes. Have 2 applications in, because by the time your mom comes, I would assume Donald Trump will have changed the immigration laws, and then you won't be able to file for him, and maybe mom won't be able to file for him. I don't know.
Okay, how long would that take when my mom comes to file for him? Should I have to wait a long time? Or?
Yeah, but you don't listen to what I say to you. I don't even know if you will be able to have your mom file for him when she comes, because Donald Trump may be changing the immigration laws. So what you need to do now is you file for him. If the laws don't change ever, your application will be 10 years. Your mom's application may be 2 or 3 years, maybe 4 years, maybe 5 years. It'll be shorter, but we don't even know if mom will be able to file for him when she comes. So put something in the system now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. 1-800-529-5465. RODIKA in Atlanta, Squeeze.
Hi, Squeeze. Hi, Brad.
RODIKA.
Hello there, RODIKA.
Can you hear me?
We hear you good.
Loud and clear.
Hi, Squeeze. Hi, Brad.
How you doing?
My call is pretty similar to the one that you just had. A petition for my mother. She's living in Jamaica. She's in the process of getting through.
Right.
I have 2 minor siblings, one who's adopted and one who is her birth child. So I wanted to know, based on what is going on in immigration, is it that he's trying to, Donald Trump is trying to stop, parents to petition for children over the age of 21, or is it children both under the age and over the age of 21?
Well, it depends on what he says on any given particular day. I don't know. Every day he says something different. So one day it's children over 21, another day it's all family immigration, and everyone should just come here on merit. So I don't know. And then let's say he says, okay, we will allow children under 21 to come. What restrictions from people from what countries? Maybe he's going to put an English requirement on it. Maybe he's going to say people only speak English in England and Australia. I don't know what countries he's going to say are English speaking, even though Jamaica obviously is an English speaking country. Okay, so they can put all sorts of what he says and what happens is so completely different. Even if he says, yeah, I'm a good guy, we're going to allow family to come, but only family who speaks English. And Trump may say, you know what? And the English-speaking countries are the United Kingdom, Australia, and New Zealand. So if you don't come from United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, you don't speak English. We don't want people who don't speak English. I don't know what he's going to say. So right now, even though he says, yes, we'll allow it, you don't know what restrictions what allow means. Okay, you don't know. He talks out of both sides of his mouth. He changes his opinion every day. I don't even think he knows what he's saying. So right now, the only thing I can suggest to everybody is if there is an availability to file for somebody now, you do it. So you can file for your brothers and sisters, do it. When your mom comes, if she can file for them too, do it. But I don't know what it'll be. Nobody knows.
So for my sister, the one who's adopted, how would the process be? Would it be the same thing my biological sister?
Yep.
Do I have to wait until the 2 years mark after my mother adopted her to file for her? I know it has to be like after 2 years. That's when she could petition for her.
Correct.
I have to wait?
Well, unless she had legal guardianship prior to the adoption.
She did.
Okay, if you have to have legal guardianship for 2 years prior to the adoption, so just prove that.
Right. She had that before.
Okay, so then you don't have that 2 year requirement. Just show the proof of the legal guardianship for 2 years. It's not 2 years from the adoption. It's 2 years from legal guardianship.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. 1-800. Oh, that's your job.
Thank you so much. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. I think we should jump into the social media round now, Brad. So this way we can get to, of course, the other attorney that's coming on shortly.
Sure. Okay, let's find Anna. Hello.
Hey, guys.
What's
Hello,
happening?
Anna.
Hello.
What's happening?
A lot of questions.
A lot of questions. Let's go for it, Anna.
A lot of questions.
All right, let's go for it.
Christopher Isaac, if I'm separating from my marriage, is that the same as leaving the marriage?
I guess. I don't know. Is being separated and leaving the marriage the same? I guess. Most people's language is yeah. Squeeze, you got to shift
say so
over.
too.
Squeeze, you got to shift over a little. We got half a Squeeze in the picture.
No, they got to adjust it on that side.
No, you got half a Squeeze.
I hear my echo.
You hear your own echo. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I hear.
We'll fix that. Okay, there you go. All right.
Okay. Unique Miller. My friend is going to get married to a U.S. citizen next month. She got her W-2 form in 2017, and so did her fiance. Should they get married and then file their taxes together?
Yes.
Sarah Wright. Can someone who has a visitor visa apply for their fiance?
Someone who has a visitor's visa apply for a fiance?
Yeah.
Are you serious? How
For
can
their
somebody with a
fiance's visa,
visitor's
yeah.
visa? You don't even have a green card yet. How are you applying for a fiance? Squeeze. The questions get sillier by the moment. Continue.
I think it's the other way around.
What?
I think someone wants to apply for the visitor, who is a fiance.
Can my fiance apply for a visitor's visa for me? No, you apply for your own visitor's visa.
Right. In the United States.
Okay, you apply for your own visitor's visa. You can apply for a fiance visa if you're a U.S. citizen for somebody. We need to know a lot more information there.
Anne-Marie Lewis. Can a grandmother file for a grandchild over 21?
No.
Bibiana Bennett. I'm a citizen. If I file for my son who is eligible for his green card, he is over 21. Can he adjust his status, or must he do a consular processing?
Most likely consular processing unless he stays in legal status the entire time, but it's going to take years and years and years.
Ramona wants to know, do you do labor law?
Yes.
Kamisha, if you marry on a tourist visa but return home, is it rough? Meaning, I guess, is the process harder?
Is it rough? Everything's rough. You got a good lawyer, it's not so rough.
Jay Carter, I'm out of status, married to a green card holder. For me to start paying taxes, should I wait on the I-130 to be approved, or can I go ahead and file something?
File your taxes if you can. Always not a bad idea.
Aaliyah Barnaby, my husband is a U.S. citizen. He filed for me in July. How long does it take for me to get approved? I'm in Jamaica.
1 year. We'll see you next summer.
Karen Forbes, I'm getting married in March. I want you to help me filing with the filing. Do I make an appointment before I get married or after I get married?
Before.
Kim Mitchell, Brad, if you're a permanent resident and out of the country for 4 years but afraid to go back, what should I do?
Come see me.
1-800.
Jay Carter, when applying for your citizenship 90 days before the anniversary, how long would it take for me to get it?
9 months.
Jay Carter, what should my wife send in with the I-130? I am
a resident because he's not a citizen yet.
Okay.
An I-130. That's it.
Okay. Bibiana Bennett, I'm a citizen. I filed for my son. Oh, that's the same question. She asked it twice. Diane Lewis Walker, how long does it take when you file for someone in Jamaica?
Well, who are you filing for? You're filing for your spouse a year. You're filing for your brother 20 years. I don't know who you're filing for.
Chase McBride, I was in an Uber accident last week and I sued the driver of my Uber who ran into my friend's car in Long Island. But
yes, and you sue your friend also. You sue both, but it's the insurance company you're suing, not them particularly. Because they were a passenger in the car there, so they didn't cause their own accident. Passenger sues everybody.
That's right. Anthony Evans, good morning. My brother got 2 years conditional resident green card that expires this May. However, he got arrested for domestic violence. The DA dismissed the case the second time that he went to court. Can that affect his chances of getting the permanent residence card?
Yeah, because you still have to prove good moral character, even though the case was dismissed. But assuming it's just one arrest and you don't have a record of being arrested for similar things time and time again, I would assume you would get a green card and be able to show it's just a one-time incident. But you still need to consult with an attorney.
Kamisha wants to know, her daughter is going on her interview tomorrow. She's only 10 years old. Her dad is adjusting her status. Are they going to question her since she's a minor?
Most likely not, but they may ask her what her name is, what their birthday is, but it's going to be the dad's going to have to go in and he'll be questioned.
Master Don, what form and supporting documents do I need to file for my son out of the country as an asylee, and within how many years am I supposed to file?
As long as your son was in existence when you got asylum, he should be able to come immediately. Come speak with us.
Marshallie Fuller, how long does it take for you to get a response after you submit your citizenship application?
How long to get a response?
Yes, after
like
submitting.
A receipt? Like you get a receipt, I guess? A couple weeks. To become a citizen, 9 months.
Pap Nidine, I have a crime case and it was dismissed. Is it going to affect my case in immigration?
It's possible. Depends on what it was for. For example, if you had a criminal case, I assume, and it was you were arrested for sale of drugs, that's going to follow you for the rest of your life, even though it was dismissed. It depends on...
And that is it?
That is it. That is it,
That's
Squeeze.
it.
All
That's
right.
it.
So thank you very much, Anna. Have a great day. Great job as always. The telephone number to get on our show is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Squeeze has a little to say about USA Credit Repair.
I have a lot to say about USA Credit Repair, but I just got wind that the individual who had called was in fact one who had a visitor's visa and wanted to apply for someone with a fiance. Apply for a fiance visa.
The person, so the question is what? They have a visitor's visa and they want to get a fiance visa?
Yeah. They want to apply. Well, according to what I understand, they want to apply.
Okay, but they don't. The person who's the U.S. citizen applies for them, not they. They don't. Okay. It's on an I-129F. Why would you? Okay. Right. Why would you want the fiance? Okay.
I think that person should actually
come make an appointment. Yeah.
Just call 1-800-LAWLINK.
Right.
Clear that up quickly.
All right. Anything else quickly, Anna, before we run, because we got a lot to do here. Well, we don't hear Anna.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Now we do, yes.
And I got a perplexed look.
Hi, Brad. If you have a C-man visa, do you have to go back to the country, or from your interview, or can you interview here?
Generally, it's a provisional waiver, and you would have to go home. Generally speaking, yes, unless you're 245I or married to someone in the military.
Unica Witter. If I'm filing for someone, but his father doesn't want him to be here, do I need his permission to get him here? If she's filing for her son.
Depends on how old the son is. Yeah, if the father has guardianship of him, it's possible that the embassy may request some proof that the father's okay with him immigrating.
And that's it.
All right. Awesome job as always, Anna. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, wait, I have someone
Thanks
else.
a lot.
What? Wait, we got more. We got straggler. We got a straggler.
I got two more.
Two more stragglers.
I got two more.
Yeah.
Okay. I filed for Jason John. I filed for a stepson, and he has his interview next month, but I'm not required to go with him. He is 9. Would they question him a lot?
It's possible. I doubt they usually question 9-year-olds, but there should be an adult and the petitioner who sponsors him. That would be helpful.
Cambio Brown. If someone was deported for a sentence that was 1 day over 9 months as a minor, but they were permanent resident with a green card and has spent over 10 years in Jamaica, can they come back to the United States?
I would have to see what the conviction was for.
Grace Gardner. Renewed my DACA from June 2017, never received a new card. What should she do?
Follow up with immigration or call me.
That's it.
All right. There it is. Squeeze, we are saying goodbye to Anna now for the 3rd time. Take care, Anna. Thank you very much. Great job as always. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Before we put Kristen O'Leary, who's here about divorces, in the hot seat, Squeeze, I want you to tell everybody a little bit about USA Credit, our partner.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, USACreditRepairInc.com. I always, say that because I would like people to actually go to the website where they can get a wealth of information on actually how to repair their credit if they just want to do it themselves. However, I always say choose the professionals, which we are at USACreditRepairInc.com. And if your credit score is actually under 700, that's one reason why you should call. If you're attempting to get a job, if you're attempting to... How am I hearing all that? Oh, I know what it is. I'm picking up the noise in the studio. That's what it is. So Brad's not hearing it, but I'm hearing it. All right. Anyway, back to what I was saying. All right. So once again, if you're out there, you're looking for a job, you're trying to get yourself a mortgage, especially government jobs, got to go back to that. You will need to have good credit. And even if you've got good credit, there may be something on your good credit that will still get you turned down. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Okay.
What would get you turned down with good credit for a government job?
You could have good credit of 780, but you have a negative infraction in the past. And, go for the job and they're like, well, we don't like that. We don't like the fact that you did not pay Mr. Bernstein that money.
By the way, they could look at your credit when you apply for a job and not hire you as a result of something on your credit report. That's not discriminatory.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So that is a reason why it's extremely important for everyone that's out there right now to get themselves a free consultation as to what's on their credit and how USA Credit Repair can fix it.
Why don't you give
So just give us a call right now at 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-USA-7177. 1-800-872-7177, or go to USA Credit Inc. USACreditRepairInc.com. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
As simple as that.
Simple as that. Can you make it any more simple than that?
Yeah, we could. We could say WeFixBadCredit.com.
WeFixBadCredit.com. Very self-explanatory. 1-800-872-7177. USA Credit Repair. The key to beautiful credit. Thank you very much, USA Credit Repair, for being our partner here on the Brad and Squeeze show. With that said, Squeeze, you know what I want to do? We have people waiting for about 20 minutes here for immigration. Let's get through one or two immigration calls, and then we'll see if we can find Kristen O'Leary. How's that? How's that for a show?
Good with me.
Does that sound like a great show?
That's good.
Okay. Charles, in charge, from Philadelphia.
Well, let me say good afternoon to two of the brilliant minds, Squeeze and Bragg.
Thank you.
This is Charles Wilson. I call from a residence in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I must commend you guys for the show. I'm definitely obsessed with this show.
Thank you.
And thanks for providing information on current immigration laws, regulations, or policies.
Thank you.
I do have a question. If a person enters the United States on a K-1 visa, along with his son, and they are removing the condition, does that person have to file an additional application or extra application for his son?
No.
And pay extra fees?
No, because what the law says is if the son entered the United States within 6 months of the principal person removing the conditions, you put the son on the principal person's application. You just file one application. The only time you have to file separate applications is if the parent got a green card and then the child got a green card more than 6 months after the parent.
Okay. So it means that there will be extra fees if they are filing together?
No.
Or the same exact fee as required? Okay. Now, the next question quickly. If the current government of the United States, that's Trump, were to pass the new Race Act law for immigration, whatever the case may be like, can that be repealed if new government takes over or new administration?
Sure. Laws change all the time.
Okay.
They passed Obamacare and then repealed it. Or wanted to repeal it, but they kind of gutted it. So, yeah. Happens all the time. New presidents, new Congress, new laws. That's how it is.
Squeeze, Brad, I appreciate you guys. You guys are doing a fantabulous job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. It's very nice when people actually say nice things about us.
Yes, on both of us. You know, usually somebody says, good job, Brad, good job, Squeeze.
That's definitely helpful.
Usually they say, good job, Brad, or good job, Squeeze. The other one is like, what about me? But at least he said both of us, right? It was very smart on Charles's part. All right, let's, one more call, and then we're going to find Kristen. Let's find Janet in Westchester. Janet.
Hello, my mom, she's elderly, and her green card expired over 2 years ago, and she's been living here for 11 years. I just wanted to know if I should renew the green card, or could I go ahead and file for her citizenship?
File her citizenship.
What process can I go with? Because each time I try online, it keeps asking when was the green card expired. I can't seem to go forward with this.
You would do the Brad Bernstein process, which is come see Brad Bernstein. Brad Bernstein does it for you, and we'll get it done. I'm not sure what your issue is online, but we'll figure it out. Okay? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right, that was quick. So let's just do Mr. Morris also. Mr. Morris is in Long Island. Mr. Morris.
Hi, Brad.
How are you?
Okay.
What's going on?
Hi to you and Speed. I listen to you guys every day. Thank God for you guys.
Thank you.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
One question I want to ask. I want to come and see you, but I should bring when you start the process with my thing, keep it in file, because as I was saying to you before, I want to go for my citizenship after my 55th birthday.
Right.
So I wanted to come in and see you to bring all of my papers for you to get everything intact, run a file, and then you keep it in file there for later down in the year.
Sounds good to me. Hold on.
All right. Where on Broadway you at, Brad?
Where am I at? Right now, I'm in the studio at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. It's also where my law office is.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. We'll give you all the information. Hold on. All right. Mr. Morris is calling to make an appointment with me. Squeeze. Yes. Just want to call, tell me he's coming in.
He wants to make it directly with you.
Directly with me. All right, we'll see him. Yep. Don't worry. All right. 1-800-529-5465. You know, Squeeze, we have Kristen O'Leary going to join us, and after divorce is finalized, people don't realize, Squeeze, they need to still stay on top of what has been ordered in the divorce judgment. Because a lot of times you get a divorce judgment and then the other spouse doesn't do what they're supposed to be doing. And then down the line, you say, how come I didn't get any money when the house was sold? How come I'm not getting my child support? How come I'm not getting my maintenance? So let's find Kristen O'Leary. We're going to talk about that. And this is Kristen. How are you? Welcome. I don't hear Kristen. Maybe we can hear her now. Kristen, welcome again.
I can hear.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. So you are a matrimonial attorney here at Spar and Bernstein, a pretty good one.
Yes, I am.
A pretty good one, if I may say so myself. And
Well, thank you.
I am saying it myself. And so here at Spar and Bernstein, the matrimonial department, Kristen handles not only family law issues, divorce issues, child support, child custody, visitation. You know, obviously divorce is a big part of your practice. And a lot of times I think people get divorced and they think it's over, but it's never over, is it?
Yeah, they're already doing the cartwheels, and meanwhile, none of the orders have actually taken effect yet. The sale of the marital home, payment of retirement assets, payment of child support, compliance with custody and visitation agreements, paying for summer camp, little things like that. They make a big difference in someone's life post-judgment.
So what advice do you give people? Okay, let's say you got the divorce, they're doing cartwheels. Okay, they say, oh, wow, this divorce has taken forever, or maybe it didn't. Now they're free to get married. They're free to live their life. They got rid of their spouse. What advice do you give people so that they can stay on top of things, number one? And then number two, if you can talk about some of the things you're seeing that people are not staying on top of.
Absolutely. I mean, my number one piece of advice is to pay attention. Stay in touch with your spouse, at least on a, peripheral levels, so that you can make sure, a house is being sold, is put on the market, we've got a real estate agent, things are going, and stay in touch with your lawyer. You might have to pay them a few extra bucks to keep their eye on the case, but it's important that you make sure these things get done within the time frames that are specified in the agreement, or you're going to lose money.
Squeeze, you have any questions for Kristen?
Well, no, not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
I'm busy here sharing away to get our numbers up.
You are busy sharing away. So for example, what would happen, if, because we see this all the time, and I think that was very good advice. Yeah, you may pay a couple of dollars more to an attorney, but it's worth it compared to not getting the right proceeds from the house, or not getting the house, or not getting the child support or the maintenance. That's why attorneys are there. So what process would you have to go through? Let's say your client gets divorced and the judge says, okay, you gotta, sell the house and split the proceeds of the house. And a year goes by, and the one spouse says, hey, the house was never sold, or the house was sold, I never got anything. What do you do?
You file what's called a motion for contempt in the court that your divorce was finalized in. Generally, it'll get assigned to the same judge that's familiar with your facts and your family, and we basically tell the court that you haven't done what you're supposed to. In that situation, you're in a good position to ask for attorney's fees as well. If your ex-spouse hasn't complied with the terms of the agreement, you can ask the court to order that they pay your lawyer to have to come back to court and relitigate these issues.
Well, that's also a very good point, B. So you can, even though you're spending money, maybe you think in the beginning you're going to end up basically getting it paid back from the
I
spouse.
find that. Yeah, I find that the money is a big reason why people tend to let these things sit and wait. We had a client here at the firm. We represented him in divorce 2 years ago. He called us a couple of months ago letting us know that he went to go buy a property with his new girlfriends, and he was advised by the bank that there was an outstanding mortgage that had been unpaid for 6 months in his name. Based on the terms of the agreement that we negotiated for him, his wife was to take his name off of that house, and the property was to be, either refinanced in her name or sold. She never did either. So now we're in court again litigating this issue, and we're asking for her to pay our fees. And the courts granted our attorney's fees. So his issue was he didn't want to spend any more money. He spent a lot for our services the first time around, and he didn't want to spend any more money. But we talked to him, we explained to him the process, and explained to him that it's very likely we could get the court to pay his fees, and he was more than happy to bring the case back to us.
So even if people don't have the money to pay for the lawyer up front, it's still worth it to come for a consultation just to see maybe the other spouse who's not complying. Why should you be punished if the other spouse isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing, or the ex-spouse isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, it's one of the few situations where you can get your fees paid.
Kristen, fabulous job as always. Thank you very much for joining
Thank you,
here.
Brad.
To reach Kristen right now, the telephone number, it's the same telephone number, by the way, as it is to get on our show, and that's 1-800-LAWLINK, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. We have a little Braducation segment, and then we're going to come back and answer more immigration questions. Thanks again, Kristen. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to our Braducation segment.
Let's go check it out.
I lost my green card. Am I out of status until I get a new one?
You are not out of status if you lost your green card. There's no law that says if you lost your green card, you are now illegal. What you don't have is the ability to prove to anybody that you do have legal status. because the document indicating that you are legal in America is lost. It doesn't exist. But you are still in legal status, you just can't prove it. So there's a very simple solution. File an I-90 application. The I-90 application is for the replacement of your green card.
Yep.
All right.
We are back.
We are back.
We are back.
We are back.
And can I remind people that the law firm is a full-service law firm?
Please.
If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. So once again, folks, the law offices of Spar and Bernstein is a full-service law firm. What does that mean? It means that they handle different areas of law, such as personal injury, criminal defense, family law, tax law, and obviously immigration law. So once again, book your appointment by calling 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK, 1-800-529-5465. They're open 6 days a week. And do remember that the Brad and Squeeze show, effective this Thursday, will start at 5:30 on the p.m. All right? Mr. Bernstein and Mr. Zuckerberg got together and decided.
That is correct. That is correct. Mr. Zuckerberg, we had, because we have a board of directors here at the Brad and Squeeze show, So Zuckerberg is on it. Warren Buffett. What's the guy? Microsoft, Bill Gates, also on the board of directors here.
Steve Jobs from the grave.
Steve Jobs from the grave comes back. We also have Abraham Lincoln is on our board of directors. He also comes back from the grave. He and everybody.
The Google dude.
What?
The Google dude.
The Google dude is on our board of directors.
He handles YouTube, yeah.
Yes. Moses, we bring him back too.
Yeah.
We bring him. Who from MySpace? The guy, Tom from MySpace, whoever that may be. Apparently, he just joined our board as well. Who's Tom from MySpace? I have no idea. Tom.
MySpace?
MySpace. We kicked him off because MySpace didn't really take off. We don't want to take his advice.
MySpace is a storage company now.
It's a storage company?
No,
is that what it is? Is that what it is?
Something like that.
All right, let's go to Kay in Kingston, Jamaica. Kay.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, good afternoon.
How are you?
All right.
I'm fine.
What's going on?
Yes, I was in the U.S. I got married to my longtime boyfriend. He's applying for citizenship this year. How long will it take him to get his citizenship?
Well, it's generally 9 months. Is he coming down to marry you in Jamaica? Is that the plan?
No, we're already married.
Oh, you're married. So how come he hasn't filed for you yet?
Because I went to this person, and they told me that to wait until he's a citizen.
Okay, whoever that person is a dummy. Your boyfriend should file. I mean, your boyfriend is now your husband. File for you immediately. Okay? Because you need to get the I-130 approved. Think about it as a conveyor belt. Okay? First step is I-130 approved. Once the I-130 is approved, if he's a citizen, you go directly for a visa appointment. If he's not a citizen, you go on a waiting list. So right now he's a permanent resident. You file the I-130, you get put on a waiting list for a green card. Okay? If you're filing the I-130 visa petition and at some point during that process he becomes a citizen, you're already halfway, 3/4 of the way, maybe even fully through the I-130 process. Now you can schedule the visa appointment much faster.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
He's
So
been
he should
living
be,
there for 5 years now, though.
That's fine. File the I-130 now. It's faster. If your goal is to get here as quickly as possible, and we're going to assume he's going to become a citizen, okay? I'm assuming he's going to become a citizen. If your goal is to get here as quickly as possible, the quickest way to America with a green card, you're married to a permanent resident, is to have your permanent resident husband file for you right now, and then at some point in the future when he becomes a citizen, upgrade the case. That will be faster than waiting for him to start the processing after he becomes a citizen. I mean, think about it another way. You already ran half a race. You got to run the race. You already ran half a race before he became a citizen. Look at it that way, rather than starting once he becomes a citizen.
Okay.
Got it?
All right. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, hold on if you need help. Always speaking to the wrong people.
1-800-529-5465.
Always speaking to the wrong people. I don't know.
Yep.
The group of people called they or the man or the woman. I went to this man, or I went to this woman, or they. That whole group there, the man that you go talk to, the woman you went to talk to, or the they that you went to talk to, they're always wrong. Listen to me. That was just bad advice that the man gave.
There.
All right, we got Shane in Queens. Shane, you got about a minute.
Shane in Queens, we got 2 minutes too.
Brother and Squeeze, bless you guys. God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Question. I'm married to a U.S. citizen for 4 years now. I have a child. I just wanted to know how long will it take for me to get my green card?
About 9 months.
Okay.
Why'd you wait
Thank you,
so
guys.
long? Why'd you wait so long? You're married 4 years already.
Yeah, I know money and there's money problems.
Okay.
Man.
All right. I get it. Money makes the world go round. All right. Hold on 1 second. We can help you. Hold on 1 second. All right, Squeeze. All right. You know what? You got to just. Right. You know what? In the land of Donald Trump. Why am I only seeing you from the nose down? In the land of there you go. In the land of Donald Trump. It's like this. Why am I seeing headless attorney? Should I just do this as a headless attorney? Look, headless attorney. Oh my God, Brad has no head. All right, we're out of here. 1-800-529-5465. We'll see you tomorrow.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.